Excuse my voice, I'm still a little sick. What does Scorpio need to know for 2023? Ooh, changes. I get like beginning of the year, lots of little changes, lots of little bumps, little things in the way, but there's a lot of guidance. There's a lot of spiritual guidance coming in, and there's nothing to worry about. Speak up and speak clearly as to what you need, what you need to know, what you need to grow from, learn, and decisions. Okay, anyway, let's go back to January. It feels like it's coming in very quickly. It's coming in, things have been set up for a long time, and they're starting to flow, but it's not clean, it's not clear, it's not easy. There's bumps and it's irritating, but it's not gonna knock you on your butt. Nothing can knock you on your butt. Not you. Focus on the children. So there's many different decisions, many different directions to go. Focus on the children. And it's clean and clear. It's not about this or that or specific thing. The road will clear. Okay. The road gets more clear, and the understanding and the next steps are more clear when you let go completely and realize the goal. The goal is the kids. What's most important for the kids? How can I serve them clearly, cleanly, and accurately? It's for the children. And then all of the little irritating little things that have been building up and it's still left over in January, those things will clear. And flow coming into February. And like February is a time of reflection, a time of bringing back what has been lost. What does that mean? It's a little sad. Bringing back parts of you that have been lost. Remembering what it was like for you when you were a little kid and bringing that forward into what you're planning and organizing for the future. Little pieces gathering. It's kind of like a spiritual coming together, binding. With February, it's gathering together the pieces. And there's some sad pieces that, like inner child work that you've done, cleared and worked on, and band-aids. But the band-aids are coming off because it's actually integrating into you the inner child moments that have been separated. Oh, God, that might be difficult a little bit for February. I get a lot of sadness, but I think that's just the healing part. Okay, it looks like you've been integrated with your inner child, your child self, your the bits and pieces that have been hurt and injured, but they have been mended, and you are built stronger than ever before. You've never been at this level because you've never had all your pieces together and integrated this solidly before, so you're able to step up and level up in a completely new way. And it brings on more choices, more opportunities. And it was nothing that it's not that you weren't doing anything right before, it's that it's a completely different world. You're being shown things that you wouldn't even have been able to see before. And it's brought in new opportunities. And there's decisions to make because you can only pick one. You don't want to do six because it'll spread your energy too thin. And just having one will be the most powerful. If you pick too many or undecided, it'll be too many different ways. And none of them will be as um, healthy, strong, important. That's the right word. Powerful. Powerful. You will not be as powerful as you will be if you just choose one path. And it's going into the fall. I see the leaves budding. Okay. There's this opportunity that comes up with a business opportunity with a man uh, or a masculine figure that is you're not sure about. Um, it's not quite solid yet, but the seeds have been planted, and you can see that this person has abilities, but they cannot. They just think that's the way things are, and they don't believe in this hocus pocus, woo woo, whatever. But you can tell that they're getting information, they're channeling, they are receiving information, and they don't understand what's happening. They don't know. They just think they just know stuff. That's me. I want to sing. I want to sing. What did I want to sing? I keep getting the words growing, shifting, learning, changing. Growing, shifting, learning, changing, and you want to sing. It feels like I'm not getting the emotions. I'm just getting things are flowing. Things are really, really flowing. Mm. Um, they're like really, really. I want to say fast paced, fast. Now that things have been moved and shifted off to the side, the home is really growing, really falling into place very, very quickly. Oh, okay, it feels like there's lots happening at the house. Not in a chaotic way, but in a really, really good way. June feels like there's travel. Like far away travel. Going on a plane. An event, like traveling for an event for the summer, July. There's like a lot of people around. Networking, connections. It feels like I've been waiting for a long time, then poof, I come. Um, it's connections and it's flowing and uh, yeah. There's a good big trip in the summer. You meet lots of connections and good things. Oh, okay. Um, Ending and new beginnings, and not to worry. Things that have been lost are not. Can you say that again? Things that are lost are not forgotten. It's a definite end shift. Okay, I got Okay, so at this event, it feels like a big event, and the um, it's like you've left what was at the door and you've completely shifted into this new thing, and you're meeting all these people and networking and stuff like that, and then it's to be aware of the connections that you make, not that they're bad or unhealthy, but that you're putting a lot of emotion or a lot of thought into it or a lot of expectation, and just to be aware of how you do it, because you it's something to do with you. It's not that it's not a good situation, it's that you're expecting more or you're putting more emphasis on something that doesn't need to be. um, it's something to be a needy thing from Bob. um, I don't. I want to say this in a nice way because it does. It feels nice. It doesn't feel mean or anything, but it's something about a little piece that's within you that wasn't fulfilled, and you're putting more emphasis on relationships than there needs to be because of something that needs to be fulfilled within you. It's kind of like a little empty piece, and you're making more out of it. That, like, I just met somebody at the grocery store, and oh, they're my new best friend. But they're a nice person and everything, but they're not your best friend. I don't know if that analogy makes sense. But it's not that that person can't be trusted, or the deal was bad, or the friendship wasn't there, or they didn't like you, or you didn't like them, or whatever. It's not that. It's little something that's within you, and it's just coming up for you to be aware. It's not a big situation, and you might not even notice it unless you remember that I had said this, and it'll come up. You'll be like, oh right, that's what she was talking about. And then that you probably won't even notice anything that happened. The summer was so busy and so exciting, and August feels like it's just all the little pieces are starting to fit back into place and coming back to earth. Starting to understand and relax. Oh wow. Okay. September I just got a huge headache. Feels like I got hit in the head. I'm not understanding what's with the headache in September. As soon as I touched the card, it felt like I got hit in the head with a hammer. Like I saw a hammer hit my head. What the frick is that? Gifted. Okay. 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 Important. Oh, what's important? You're important. Okay. September. I don't understand the headache. I don't understand the headache. It's like a mobilizing headache. Like I don't think somebody comes and hits you in the head with a hammer. Um, but it's like an awakening. It's a realization. It's a oh my gosh. But that's not what the headache is. What is the headache? I think the headache is you're doing. Is this right? You're doing too much energy. Like your headaches come with weather changes and stuff like that, but also with stress and too much. And the summer was huge for you. And then coming back and things getting settled into place in August. But the energy is still really high in September. and to take a step back and to make sure you're taking care of yourself. What is the headache? I want to come back. I want to come back to September. Okay, figure it out in a minute. October is, you can see a lot of your ancestors around you. You're becoming more aware of them and how they're helping you in your life. And your guides and your angels and everybody. Whatever your belief system, it's like you're becoming more aware of where they are in your life and how they're helping you, and that you can ask for help. The connection is very strong. There's a lot of shifting, growing. And remembering when, like going into November, remembering that you are a beautiful, gifted child. You have come very, very far on your journey. And to love yourself through the next little bit. Another bit of connection with you when you were a child. Speaking up and speaking out. It doesn't feel like there's like memories coming up or anything as a child, but remembering how to play, how to be young and youthful, and see the beauty and joy in the little things. Seeing the snow fall for the first time of the year and seeing how beautiful it is. And thinking of the magic of Christmas coming. It feels like a really magic month, November. And like settled in. So I think like in the beginning of the year they were shifting and connecting, and also at the end of the year too. um, I want to say discombobulated. Things are okay. Things have shifted a lot in the summer, and you're putting the pieces back together and getting solid again, and understanding how your life looks from now on. Being careful to take care of yourself along the way, and then the the fall and the winter, rejoining, recuperating, transforming, shifting, because you've set the roots down again. The decisions that you're making in the spring and the summer, there's been a lot that has happened, and the winter's about setting a really good foundation going into the next year, because it's still, things are still shifting and they're not exactly the way they're going to look going forward yet. You're still trying to figure that out. It looks like a year of growing a lot and changing and understanding yourself, mending and transforming, and understanding that the things that you have gone through and learned in your life and the experiences that you've had were gifts for you to help others. And you know that logically, but to really get it on a cellular level, that things are really mending this year, really becoming solid so that you can solidly move forward. So this year it's going to be a really good year, but then next year, 2024, even better. Watch your headaches. I still don't understand the headaches. It's too much pressure. It's too much. Too much, too much. Anyway, that's 2023 for Scorpio.